football game on Sunday? I have an extra ticket.
Actually, no, I cannot go to the football game on this Sunday because I have to go to church. It is Easter Sunday this Sunday, and we are celebrating Jesus' resurrection from the dead.
Why do you celebrate Easter when the resurrection was just a myth? Because people could, confusing people and making them think outrageous things to make people be curious about life and their future. So because someone could have just made up the whole thing as a joke.
Well, actually, the historical accounts of the resurrection in the Bible were written too soon after they actually happened. They were written within 40 years of when Jesus actually died and rose from the dead. So they were written too soon to become a myth or a legend. Also, there are a lot of eyewitnesses, and it is regarded as a historically accurate telling of the event.
Okay, fine. But how do you know he wasn't really dead? Because he had the ability to hold his breath really long so that he thought he was dead because he wasn't breathing. This is because he was also a Martian and he was used to not breathing for really long periods of time.
So, Jesus was actually not a Martian, contrary to the beliefs of many people. In the Bible, it repeatedly proves his humanity. He was born of a human mother, and he had human ancestors. You can follow his genealogy through a couple of the Gospels and see that he had all human ancestors, and he was very much a human. Also, he definitely died on the cross because the Roman soldiers who crucified him were professional executioners. It was their job to kill people, and so they were very good at making sure the people they killed were dead. They stabbed a spear into his heart, and it spilled out blood and water, which would only happen if the person that they were stabbing was dead. So Jesus was very much dead when they put him into the tomb. And even if he wasn't, then how would he survive for 2 days in the tomb after beaten for 20 hours straight and then not getting any medical attention? So.
Okay, that might be a good point. But Jesus might have been a good teacher and a great man. However, how do you know he was God? Because there is no way he could be God.
Jesus could not have been a great man if he wasn't God, because he made statements in throughout the Bible, like what he says in John 11:25-26 right here. Look, he says, "I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live, even though he dies. And whoever lives and believes in me will never die." Do you believe this? He makes similar statements like that in John 14:6 and John 8:12, which would only make sense if he was God. If not, he would be an insane madman who could not be a great anything.
Wow, those are some great points. Maybe I should think again on this whole Christianity thing.